Today is going to be for the collective zodiac sign of Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is for the area of your romantic love connection or connections. And yeah, we're here. Let's do it. I've already done for today. I've already done Aries and Taurus. If you find you may want to check those out, specifically Taurus, because you are a Taurus in Vedic astrology, so that the Taurus reading could resonate with you. Okay. What else? If I say he, I could mean a masculine energy. If I say she, I could mean feminine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. I don't know your life, clearly. So if I say that something, someone did something and you know it was you, flip the roles wherever, you need to. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, I believe so. All right, let's get started. So, Geminis, before I came on, I did meditate on your energy and I asked Spirit to give me a message. I have not, this segment of readings, as far as like these 12 zodiac sign readings for this time around, I have not been, receiving or asking to receive like a long list of like intuitive messages. But what I have been getting is like a one word or for Taurus, I got a place. I got Spain. And for other people, I get songs. And for you, I got the song Kill Bill by SZA. Yes, I know. If you see the video or hear the lyrics or already know the lyrics in the song, then you know. I'm hoping that you're not out here killing anybody, first of all, okay? Let's stay sane and out of jail. I'd love that for your life. And yeah, so let's not take it literal. I'm thinking maybe you're putting your ex through a lot, okay? And maybe guilty by association, their current girlfriend or current boyfriend, could be going through it as well with them because you're putting them through it. So take it as resonates. I got Kill Bill by SZA, and you listen to the lyrics or just Google the lyrics, and you'll see what comes out. That could resonate with you, but if it doesn't, then it's fine. It doesn't have to. That could just resonate with a few of you. Let's get into the tarot and oracle. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Spirit, for the collective zodiac sign of Geminis. Please give us the most important messages they need to know with regard to their romantic love connection or connections. For Geminis, you've got the Knight of Cups. For Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the High Priestess. For Geminis, the Three of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. Give me 1 second. I just want to straighten this out. These cards should be looking straight. For the viewing, let's see. One more, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What messages do you have for Geminis with regard to this love connection? King of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. I feel like some of you could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, a water sign. Specifically Pisces. Doesn't have to mean that though. Okay, just take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, that doesn't mean the whole reading isn't for you. It just means that portion isn't for you. All right, with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like you were dealing with someone that's charming, past, present, future. Take it as it resonates for you. Time is also fluid. So each and every one of you watching is on a different timeline. So this Knight of Cups is very charming. For some, this is a flirtatious person. But I feel like you know this. Okay, you know this about this person. You know that this person is this. Okay, now again, flip the roles where you need to. If you know this is you and who you are, then place yourself there. But with that said, I feel like someone stepped out is what I'm getting. Okay, and that led to someone having a breakup. Okay, and a heartbreak at that. And there was a lot of, you know, like tears. There was like a hardship, like a heartbreak. Someone really went through it, okay? And it led to someone getting sent. I'm hearing getting sent home, but really, I'm not getting like the Five of Pentacles to me is the getting sent out, getting kicked out, okay? So someone I feel got kicked out of a home. All right, with the Five of Pentacles, this is about being isolated from a the original place that they were at. Okay, being kicked out, someone going through a hardship because of a breakup here, with the Three of Swords being the first card before that. And I feel like and for some of you, either you or this other person also could have lost a job. That's for some of you, not everybody. All right, but yeah, someone definitely feels like a sense of embarrassment is what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles, because they lost, you know they had to leave their home or the place, a place with, if it's not someone that lived together, it's like they felt like they were isolated from this person. They gave them the cold shoulder is what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles. They got the cold shoulder from this person, and it led them to feel like alone with the isolation card here. And with the King of Pentacles, I feel like the other person who had to release this person from their life is living in abundance, is living prosperous, okay? They have, but the King of Pentacles is someone who's very stable, okay? Stable financially, but also stable in materially, okay? Because Pentacles are earth signs, and it's all about material wealth, okay? But also their energy is different. I feel like their energy, because Pentacles, Earth signs are also about energy, as well as tangible things and material things. I feel like they're really grounded as well. Okay, let's get more and see what this is about for Gemini's. Clarify the Knight of Cups for Gemini's, please. For Gemini's, thank you. The Eight of Wands for Gemini's. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Gemini's? The Hermit card could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart, but I feel like whoever this person was, this charming person, I feel like there was a lot of messages here. There was like some fast moving energy, okay, with the Eight of Wands. I feel like someone was moving quickly. I get, like, with the Eight of Wands, I'm feeling someone was moving quickly, and it led to, I don't know. Let me get more. Knight of Cups. I just need some clarity before I speak on it. Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. This is definitely like someone who is flirtatious, okay? And I feel like they were flirting. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like there was a lot of different people, okay, here with the Eight of Wands here, because there's so many wands, and this is about communication, and this is about high energy, okay, fast moving. And I feel like this person really was like, I'm getting hitting on multiple people, but that's for some, not everybody. I just feel like there was like a lot of conversation with multiple people. And with the Hermit card here, I feel like someone had to think about this. Someone really had to go within and think about this, okay? Tell me about the High Priestess for Geminis. Tell me about the High Priestess for Geminis. Oh, tell me about the High Priestess for Geminis. Yeah. I feel like you knew this, and I feel like you knew your conscious, that your intuition was telling you that this is a toxic person. You knew this. And for some reason, I feel like you still stood in it, knowing this, Gemini. I feel like you still stood in it, knowing that this was a toxic situation. There was maybe something to do with obsession. For others, there's something to do with addiction. So maybe someone had an addiction that you knew of, but you still stood in it. But, but, with the judgment card here, you had a wake up call. You had a wake up call, all right? With the Three of Swords, please clarify the Three of Swords for Gemini. The Knight of Wands, one more, please, for the Three of Swords. I'm being told to take one of these. All right. With the Three of Swords, I feel like you invested in this connection. You invested, excuse me, you invested a lot. With the Eight of Pentacles here, you gave this connection a lot. You put in a lot of work in this connection. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like I don't know, either there was someone outside of you. Yeah, I feel like this is this other person. With the Knight of Wands, this person, I feel like this is the same person with the Eight of Wands energy and this like King of Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is could be younger than you, okay? Or if not younger than you, they can be less mature, okay, when it comes to relationships. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like this person was a free spirited person. This person was very, I'm getting for some of you, this is not everyone, okay? I got the word fluid, okay? Maybe this person is fluid, okay? Meaning like they like who they like no matter the gender. Okay, they base their interest in people on their personality, their conversation, how they relate to the person, and they don't give any kind of thought to that person's gender, or what they what the person like whatever the person's gender, whatever they say their gender is. Okay, and I feel like you gave this you stood by this person. I feel like you knew this about this person. Tell me more about the devil card for Gemini. Tell me more about the devil card for Gemini. The Six of Wands. I feel like this person had a big ego with the Six of Wands, to be honest. Feel like this person is egotistical. Maybe you even told them this in an argument in the past. And with the Page of Wands, I feel like this is the same flirtatious energy. I feel like this person was very flirtatious, very out there, like in these streets is what I'm getting. And with the Temperance card here, I feel like there had to be a balance. There had to be a balance. I feel like you had to there had to be a balance in this connection. And that's what led to a Three of Swords energy. I feel like this person, you put a lot of work, and this person I feel like was out there like living their best life. And with the Temperance card here, there had to be someone coming into alignment here. Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. Let's see. And what led to the Five of Pentacles? What happened? What led to the Five of Pentacles here? The Empress card. That's Taurus, Libra energy, and Libra energy. You could have Libra highly aspected in your birth chart, or this person can. It doesn't have to mean that. But with the Empress card here, I feel like what led to this is you wanting to be in your abundance. You knew what your worth was. You learned what your worth was, or you were reminded. Thank you. You were reminded by your worth of your worth. Excuse me. You were reminded of your worth. I feel like you had to. For some of you, your mothers, okay, and this other person could be the other parent. Doesn't have to mean that, but you could be a parent yourself. Just the feminine energy, okay, the feminine. You could be a mother, okay, or a father, because yeah, some of you watching this could be a parent. Let's just leave it there. And that's not going to be for everybody though. But there's something here about legalities. Okay, maybe this had to lead to a divorce. Maybe for some of you, you are a wife to this person, and justice being the justice system, this could have led to legal action. Okay, and that's why the person had to leave, or the person had to leave or left, and now that's where it leads to, legalities. Now, for those of you that are not married, this is not a marriage where you're going to get divorced. Then this is you realizing who the F you are, okay, with the Empress card here, knowing that you are like all that in a bag of chips. Like, you're creative, you're abundant, you're loving, you're nurturing, you have a great mind, you have a great heart, okay? You are prosperous, you are fertile in ideas, with creativity, like so many aspects, and you're abundant financially. In every aspect of your life, you're just abundant, okay? You exude that. And I feel like karma is coming. Karma is coming to this person, is what I just heard. Karma is coming to this person. The scales are being balanced here, okay, for you to get your just due, okay, in whatever form that your spirit team, this person's spirit team. I mean, flip the roles where you need to, but the 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 scales are being balanced. Tell us more about the King of Pentacles for Gemini. Tell us more about the King of Pentacles. That just flew out. The Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I feel like you are going to, after this, you go through this situation where you decide, I know who the F I am. Spirit is coming through for me. I'm getting the karma that I deserve because I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of effort to make it work. And I feel like with the Six of Cups, there's going to be gifts coming through. Each and every cup is going to be filled with gifts. You are going to go through memories. I feel like you are going to think of the memories of this person. You're going to be nostalgic at times. But with the Six of Cups here, I feel like this is about also about gifts. Someone receiving gifts, okay? And the wheel is going to turn in your favor. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this is going to be turning in your favor, okay? Why? Because the King of Pentacles is very abundant. This person is successful and they're very stable, okay? You're going to be receiving, I'm getting a stable offer. Let me get one more for the King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles with the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify this for Geminis. The Three of Pentacles. Tell us more, please. The Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I I feel like in business you're going to be doing very well. This is going to turn out well for you financially. The Three of Pentacles, sometimes I do see like a collaboration or coming together of a family, right? But I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like there's going to be like something, you're going to collaborate with someone on a business venture or something that is going to grow an income stream, okay? And this is has something to do with a creative endeavor, something that you're going to get like a spark of interest in a creative, like a creative spark. And I feel like for some of you this is going to lead to you having to move or travel. Not so much move for some of you, it will be moving to be closer to whatever this is. Or for others of you, it's going to be you traveling to this, but you're going to start making the plans. This is just you, the beginning stages of this. And I feel like this happens after you release whatever negativity, this negative relationship, this negative energy about this connection that you had. Okay, this could be from the recent past, currently, or it will be happening in the future. All right, let's get more for Geminis who are in this connection. Gemini's watching. Ain't shit. I feel like that's how you feel about that person. And marrying for money. Wow. I feel like this person saw your worth financially, and I feel like they made a decision at some point to marry you because they knew that they were going to be comfortable, living comfortably. Okay. Yeah, and those are for the Geminis that were in a committed relationship in marriage. Okay. Then jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Yes. So that's where this comes in. It happens after you release this person from your energy. And I feel like you get, if it's, you could be winning money, okay? For those of you that play scratch offs, that play in the casino, that play, I say play responsibly. If it's meant for you, it will happen with just one ticket. All right. So don't go crazy. Everything in moderation. If not that, there's going to be unexpected money coming in some way, somehow. Okay. And for others of you, this could, may well be an inheritance. All right. Congratulations, Geminis. All right. Two messages for Geminis with regard to this connection, please. Two messages. Oof. What? The what? One flipped, so that's the one I'm going to take. And take back the rest. All right, you got soon. I'm going to contact you soon. I feel like that's the person from the past. I feel like they are going to be contacting you soon. I feel like they are going to want to reach out because they know what they had was a good thing. All right. But they should have known it when they wanted to dibble and dabble in whatever else third parties that they were doing. So, tell me more. One more message for Geminis with regard to this connection. Feeling lost. I'm trying to, Taurus got this. So you want to check out the Taurus reading that I just did right before I started this live, okay? And see if that one resonates with you more or equally. We might have some messages there for you as well. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. Yeah, I feel like that's this person. I feel like they feel like that when it comes to you, and they just don't know what to do. I feel like they feel you're energetically pulling away. One card of advice for Geminis. One card of advice for Geminis, please. Practice moderation. Practice moderation. Yeah, I say practice moderation when you're playing slots. Okay. For some of you, and for others of you, just practice moderation in all of your life. Okay, it's very important to do. Whether it's how much you eat, to how much you watch tarot, to how much you gamble. Okay, how much you drink. If those of you that consume alcohol, or herb, herbal herbal remedies, I could say. So yeah, that just practice moderation in, even in the bedroom. Even that, moderately. Too much of anything is not good for us. It's not healthy for us. All right. That's all I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you have been here and you find that this resonates with you, please do like the video down below. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit the bell down below as well. And from the drop down menu, you can hit all, and that'll allow YouTube to notify you whenever I come on live again, and whenever I publish any videos on here or just post a message. Okay, I will be going live in another, I want to say 20 minutes, 25 minutes on TikTok, so please meet me there. It is the same handle as I have here, Spiritual Flow Tarot. So you can find me by searching Spiritual Flow Tarot on TikTok, and I have the same profile picture there as well. So that's how you'll know it's me. All right. Till next time. Bye, Gemini.